Hello everyone, this is my second take on my Ashran video. I have received a lot of feedback and I truly appreciate it. First, I want to start by reiterating that this is my opinion and mine alone. I am for the changes that Blizzard has done in the past 24 hours by moving the portals and main vendors or hubs per se to the Horde and Alliance bases on the outskirts of the Ashran zone. Secondly, I would like to state that I make these videos as a way to freely get my thoughts across. Doing a back and forth in a forum can be difficult when you're trying to convey a point. This is why I made the previous video as well as this one. With that out of the way, moving on. I realize that there are two sides to this argument. One side is in favor of keeping the Alliance and Horde hubs, including portals and main vendors, in Karabor and Bladespire. I agree that they're full of faction-specific lore and are very detailed and spectacular looking. I mean, they look great. The other side is in favor of moving the portals and main vendors to the Horde and Alliance outposts located on the outskirts of the Ashran zone. This zone is going to be the focus of the war between factions in this expansion. From everything that I have read, this is not going to be Tolbarad or Wintergrass 2.0. They have put a lot of development time into Ashran and have made it a goal to put things there that players will want and will want to do. By putting the portals close to Ashran, they will be bringing people close to this area. Also, for those of you who do not want to PvP or have anything to do with Ashran, you don't have to. You have to enter the zone to be flagged for PvP. Unfortunately, well, those of you on PvP servers, I'm sorry, but you did sign up for continuous PvP no matter where you are. The concern about faction imbalance in Ashran, I believe, was already addressed by Blizzard. The last I heard was that they were going to use the cross-realm technology to make sure that there were an equal amount of people from both factions in Ashran at any given time, meaning it was kind of going to be an instance perpetual battleground. However, outside of Ashran and of course the outposts, I'm sure everything is going to be fair game. But I'm also pretty sure that there's going to be some nice overpowered guards protecting each outpost. Ashran is going to be a major focus in this expansion, folks. There's been too much development time spent on it to not be. However, I do understand that there are some people who do not want anything to do with it, to be anywhere near it, and not have anything to do with PvP. For people that want to stay in Karabor and Bladespire, you can. Remember, there are going to be flight paths. Blizzard has already noted that flight paths have been a pain in the ass in the past. Yes, they have been a very big pain in the ass. However, they have said that they're making them much, much better, quote unquote, in this expansion. So take that as you will, but I think it means that they're going to make them more logical and hopefully, quote, take you as the crow flies, meaning a straight line from point A to point B, and not to areas that don't make any sense at all. I don't want to spin around in a circle on a goddamn flight path. I don't think anyone does. And I really hope they do improve the logic of the flight paths, as we aren't going to have mounted flying anytime soon by the sounds of it. Of course, with that, now you can make the argument of putting the hubs back in Karabor and Bladespire, and letting people use the new and improved flight paths to get to Ashran. Well, I agree with that argument. However, I feel that there would still need to be an incentive for people to get close to or visit Ashran. I fear, and I believe Blizzard does as well, that there won't be enough people near Ashran to give it a purpose, and it will fall to the wayside. Also, I believe we are forgetting one major thing they are introducing in this expansion: our garrisons. From what I have seen, it looks as though we are going to be spending a hell of a lot of time in them, and they may even be where we set our hearthstones. So the argument of a capital city, quote unquote, may become worthless if we spend all of our time in our garrison. This could even be another reason why they have moved the hubs to Ashran. They want to get people out of their garrisons. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it was something that I thought about. Regardless, this is still alpha. Well, now it's beta, I guess, but there is no guarantee this is going to be where the portals and main vendors are located when the expansion is released. The hubs can be changed, I mean, all over the place, folks. It's no guarantee that this is where they're going to be. I mean, they can change it tomorrow. I realize that they have just put out a post to as a response to why they moved the portals to Ashram, but all that is subject to change. And like I said, this can change at any time, and we could all just look like fools for having this discussion. Anyways, thank you for listening.